Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on November 18th, 2025, just yesterday. This paper introduces AraLingBench, a fully human-annotated benchmark of 150 expert-written Arabic questions that shows many large language models score well on knowledge tests, yet still fail at true grammatical and syntactic understanding. The paper is titled AraLingBench, a human-annotated benchmark for evaluating Arabic linguistic capabilities of large language models. And as we dig in, the gap it exposes between surface fluency and real linguistic mastery has big implications for how we train and evaluate future Arabic models. Also, the author shared an official GitHub repo for AraLingBench. There you'll find the Python evaluation harness, a ready-to-run shell script for scoring any model, configuration and example files, plus documentation explaining the benchmark's 5 Arabic linguistic categories, and how to plug in your own checkpoints for detailed breakdowns. So Figure 1 shows what AraLingBench questions actually look like in practice, which makes the abstract categories much more concrete. The central panel introduces AraLingBench itself, and the surrounding colored cards give one sample question for each linguistic skill. The top cards focus on grammar and morphology, asking for grammatical parsing and rhetorical devices. The bottom cards cover reading comprehension and spelling, while another card probes syntactic nuance through the meaning of a note in a novel scene. Figure 1 showed what AraLingBench tests, and Table 1 now maps out the main Arabic models that the benchmark evaluates. The table contrasts each model size, encoder or decoder architecture, and how it was trained, so it reveals which systems are native Arabic and which adapt multilingual bases. Supervised fine-tuning means training on labeled examples to follow instructions, while low-rank adaptation is a lightweight technique that tweaks only a small subset of model weights. Table 1 just sketched which models get evaluated, and Figure 2 now explains how the questions themselves are structured. The top left chart shows that each of the 5 categories contributes an equal share of questions, so no single skill dominates. The top right chart indicates a deliberate tilt toward medium difficulty to separate weaker and stronger models. The bottom row reveals that most items use 4 choices and that correct answers are spread across positions, which limits simple guessing strategies. Figure 2 showed how the benchmark is constructed, and Table 3 now reveals how each model actually performs on those skills. This table lists accuracy for spelling, syntax, morphology, grammar, and reading comprehension, plus the overall average. The highlighted top 2 models reach about 74% accuracy, yet their syntax scores stay close to 50%. That gap shows that even leading systems handle surface spelling and morphology relatively well, while still stumbling on deeper sentence structure. Figure 5 shows how strongly success on AraLingBench moves together with scores on other Arabic benchmarks. The vertical axis reports the Pearson correlation coefficient, which is a statistic that measures how tightly 2 sets of scores rise and fall together. Green bars for Arabic MMLU exams AraTrust, and ARB MML UHT sit high, meaning strong alignment with true linguistic competence. The orange Medina question answering bar is only moderately high, so it captures linguistic skill less fully. The red ALRAGE bar drops below 0, which signals that retrieval-heavy evaluations can reward lookup tricks rather than real language understanding. Alright, wrapping up, the core message is that many Arabic large language models sound fluent, yet still miss deeper grammar and syntax, and this compact benchmark finally makes that gap measurable. The broader implication is that future Arabic models must be trained and judged on real linguistic structure, not just facts. That is it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.